Step 1. Eligibility requirements. To work as a security guard in Rhode Island, you must be at least 18, have the legal right to work in the U.S., possess a valid government-issued ID and Rhode Island physical address, undergo a state and national criminal background check. Important: Rhode Island doesn't issue individual guard cards. You're registered under your employer's license. If you change jobs, your new employer must register you again with the AG's office. Step 2. Required training. Rhode Island doesn't mandate a specific state-level training for unarmed guards. The employer determines training. Common topics include patrol duties, state law, and emergency response. Therefore, there is no required standardized training certificate, but they may issue a certificate or internal proof of completion. Step 3. Fingerprinting and background check. To work as a security guard in Rhode Island, you need to complete both a state BCI check and an FBI national fingerprint check. The state BCI check costs $5 and the FBI fingerprint check typically runs $35 to $45 depending on the vendor your employer uses. Most of the time, your employer will coordinate this, but if you're asked to handle it yourself, you'll need to bring a valid government-issued photo ID, fingerprint authorization form, and any instructions or paperwork from your employer. These checks are submitted to the Rhode Island Attorney General's Bureau of Criminal Identification, either by the employer or through a walk-in visit to the AG's Customer Service Center in Cranston. All links are in the video description. Step 4. Submit the application. As a guard, you don't submit the application. That's the employer's job. They must send to the Attorney General the BCI and FBI results, proof of training, your ID and passport photo, and a $400 application fee, which covers 2 years. Step 5. Let's break down the full cost to get registered as a security guard in Rhode Island. Fingerprinting and BCI, about $50 total. Registration fee, $400, which is usually paid by your employer, but always confirm that ahead of time. So your out-of-pocket costs will usually fall between $50 and $450, depending on whether your employer covers the registration fee. For perspective, the median wage for security guards in Rhode Island is about $18.70 an hour, or roughly $38,900 a year, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Step 6. Once registration is approved, the AG notifies your employer. You won't receive a guard card. Your employer confirms you're clear to start work. Step 7. Renewal. In Rhode Island, there's no personal guard card to renew. Your employer must renew their security agency license every 2 years, and they're also responsible for re-registering you as a part of that process. They may need to submit a new background check or updated paperwork depending on how long you've worked there. The agency renewal fee is $400, again usually handled by the employer, but some may pass the cost to the guards. Step 8. Now that your background check is done and your employer has you registered, it's time to actually start the job. To change jobs, start browsing job boards like Indeed to find open positions with licensed security agencies. Need help standing out? Check out my free digital tools on Beacons and premium tools on Etsy. I've got resume generators, study guides, and more. Head over to r/guard guides for helpful tips and discussions. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more guard guides, and be safe.